Yes. So one may wonder, what is Mtanda's up to today? Look, I've been thinking, as a people, let me say, I'm Zimbabwean, first things first. That's actually an identity that I adopted from me being born from Zimbabwean parents. Not that I'm not proud of being Zimbabwean, look, I love it. But I'm wondering, if I were to ask you, who are you? How would you answer such a question? Are you the school that you went to? Are you what's in your bank account? Are you the assets that you've accumulated along the way? Or I don't like identity is one thing because look, once you are born, you are given a name from Nasi, Usungubani, Nancy Sbongo. You got a surname that you are given, and then along the way, you work around that what you've been given to say this is who you are. But for me, there's a little bit of a dilemma that I face almost on a daily basis. It's just that I've found a better solution to fix it up. All right, let's put it this way. My mom, she's from the eastern part of Zimbabwe, from Rusape. She's a Manyika. She's from the Manyika tribe, which is part of the Shona tribe, right? My dad is from the Ndebele tribe, from Ngapa, Enkai. And I'm actually glad that I got the chance to learn Isindebele and Shona. It's a blessing in disguise because when I'm with both of them, it's easier for me to 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 to, to get myself absorbed in whatever that's happening from my mom's side or from my dad's side. All right. Most of the identities that we assume as a people are imposed on us. Ubuya kuphi, ungubani, uzathatha isibongo esinje. All those identities, you assume them. They're not you. You are not all those things because remember, my map once mentioned something. He said, everything that the world gave you can take it away from you. Remember, everything that the world gave you, they can take it from you. But as a people, as a people, especially Mazimba, we need to accept one thing. Kuti tiri progress here or want the emotions? Because we can't get both. We can either get the emotions to say we are angry. Let me say maybe one thing that I used to get absorbed in growing up. I'm angry at the current maybe regime because at one point it kicked me out from my home and I became a street kid at around 10 years. And I was forced to even stay in an orphanage home. It wasn't out of my choice. We had a home, but they had to take it away. All those things that the world gave you, they can take them away from you. But at the end of the day, there's one little thing. It's not a little thing, actually, it's a big thing. Look, remember I told you my background, right? Just picture yourself being in my shoes when I'm with my dad, my father to be more exact. They will be mourning about the issue that my grandfather, who was Zoli, was killed during the Gukurahundi genocide. Look, I'm not being politicking here. I'm being frank with how I feel about the whole scenario. I lost my grandfather from that genocide. Not just him, I've got uncles and aunts. Some of them, they've got their scalps being burnt with plastics. I'm talking about people that I saw growing up. But if I have to stick on the emotion, I'm not going to get anything. I need to focus on the progress. Emotion versus progress. Picture it this way. I'm more of a cyclist, right? The moment that I feel, okay, now I'm doing the actual cycling part is when I'm starting to get tired, right? That's when I feel, okay, now I'm actually cycling. I can either say I want to quit or I carry on. When I'm carrying on, that's when I actually feel that, okay, now my body, this is what I'm getting from cycling. If I quit, I get the emotion that I'm tired. If I carry on, I get the progress. As a people, whether this is a crisis that as a world, let me just say, especially my brothers and sisters in Africa that you are facing, we are more focused on the emotion. This person did this to me. That person did that to me. But look, we are just gaining the emotion, not the progress. If you're to gain the progress, let's focus on things that are bringing us together as a people. Let's focus on things that are bringing us together as a people. The things that makes us grow exponentially, financially, and on our social well-being. I've got much respect for people that are working in the social activism part, trying to bring the country together. And you might think, okay, I'm just focusing on the unity part. You know, the toughest thing to ever do is to forgive a person who never begged for forgiveness. That's the toughest thing to ever do. But if you're to do that, just check out the progress that you have in your life. It's a Friday. I have a son. I always ask myself, what is likely to be said by my sons when they grow up? Are they going to say our dad and the people around him had the best template of life? I don't think so. Because schism is all over the place. People are divided. We are so divided in my country, and I don't blame you, because we adopted what was brought by those that preceded us. But you and I, it's our choice that we have to take to unite and try to build our country together. Because the people that, look, I don't care if people have to fight me or sue me for what I'm going to say. I don't like, look, I can take off myself and my family. The people that are currently leading us, they're thinking with their bellies, not with what we aspire to be. Their main focus is them. I am not blaming them just because I have to blame them. Look, at this point, these are straight facts. Let them hear it. The most important thing semazimbabweans zvatiri kuda yekuti sikoni kuba nasomething yana to tina. But okay, look, there's a guy from Guinea. What's his name? That Sankara benevolent detector. He was a detector but with benevolence, right? That guy was more like, he actually loved his nation. But at the end of the day, I'm high. But at the end of the day, he never made, he did great for his country. Look, I've got much respect for him. I'm an ardent student of history. But if you had to study history, you find that Guinea didn't actually do the best. No, it's Burkina Faso. He didn't actually bring that economic prosperity that we aspire to have in Zim. If the current leadership actually wants to bring people together, let's focus on issues that are affecting people from both sides. And at the end of the day, let's focus on what are the things that we can go and sell outside of our country. Let's focus on those little things. It's not like bring a big company to say it's going to employ 1,000 people. No, because that company doesn't bring in forex. The people that can bring forex are people that are selling things outside of our country. Let's focus on that, and we can build a better nation. Because are you telling me that your kids are going to say we had a better template of life? Are you telling me that when you are on your retirement age, I'm 28 right now, just come to think of it, when I'm in my 40s or 50s, am I going to say I'm proud of the things that we accumulated as a nation? I don't think so. Enjoy your Friday.